Well, early one morning the sun was shining and I was laying in bed, wondering if she changed that all of her hair was still red. Yeah, her folks said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. Never did like Mama's homemade dress. Her Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. Well, now I was standing on the side of the road with the rain falling on my shoes, heading out for the West Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues getting through. I said tangled up in blue. Well, she was married when we first met and soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. So we drove that car as far as we could and abandoned it out west. Separated on the docks that night, both agreeing it was for the best. Yes, and I turned around to look at her as she was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, honey, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Ooh, tangled up in blue. Yeah. Well, now I had a job in the great North Woods and I was working as a cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted on down to New Orleans, where I was lucky to be employed, working all the while on a fishing boat right outside Delacroix. And all the while that I was alone, you know the past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, fellas, but you never ever escape my mind. And I just grew tangled up in blue. Yeah. When she was working in a topless place and I stopped in for a beer, just kept looking at the side of her face and the spotlight so clear. And later on as the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same, and she was standing right there back of my chair. Said, honey, don't I know your name? I muttered something under my breath and she studied the lines on my face. Must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoes. I said tangled up in blue. Well, now she lit a burner right on the stove and she offered up me a plate. Just, I didn't know what to say, so I just sat there and kind of wait. Yeah, he started into dealing with slaves and something inside of her died. She had to sell every single thing she owned and froze right up inside. Till one day, you know, the bottom fell out and I became withdrawn. The only thing that I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew. Ooh, tangled up in blue. Well, now I'm going back again. I got to get back to her somehow. And all the people that we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. I said some are mathematicians, hey, some are carpenters' wives. And I don't know how they all got started. I don't even know what they do with their lives. Yeah, but me, I'm still on the road. I'm just heading for another joint, big fat one. We always did feel the same. We just saw it from a different kind of point of view. They're tangled up in blue. Yeah. I said tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue.